All right. Hi, Louis. I am such a big fan
Hey,
of your films. I have
oh,
been
thanks,
for a
Chris.
long time.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you. I love your room. It's amazing. I
Oh,
love.
thank you. I honestly feel like I need to tone it down because people will always say like, "Oh, I like your posters." I'm like, "Oh no, we only have 4 minutes to talk. We got to stop talking
Yeah,
about
no,
my
no, I
background."
know, I know.
Now, I got to say, as a guy who's currently shopping for a new car, watching you guys destroy so many cars I'll never be able to afford, it hurt me a little bit. Were there any vehicles that you destroyed on set that hurt you a little to destroy?
Every car hurt me because yeah. Really, there's some beauties out there. I mean, obviously the 69 Chargers that we dropped from planes and destroyed and everything that really hurts. That's like incredible. I can give you a great deal on a slightly used Fast and Furious car if you want.
I would love that actually. I'm totally in the market.
It might be missing 1 to 4 wheels, but the rest, it's like it could be fine.
You know what? I got plenty of driveway space. Yeah, let me after this interview, I'll give you my address. Just give it to me. I'll take it. Thank you. Now one thing I loved about this movie, Jason Momoa plays Dante like this unhinged, lovable psychopath. Did you collaborate with Jason on his performance at all, or did you just simply let that guy do whatever the hell he wanted?
Yeah, well, a bit of both. It's sort of like pushing him, realizing that we have the same sense of humor and sensibilities about movies and characters, and how the greatest villains are also the ones that are more personified and exciting, and threat comes through humor, and humor comes through danger, and just having those switches made us realize that we're on a common ground. And then we started working, we started rehearsing, we started like come up with new dialogue and new scenes, frankly entire scenes for his character. But it's Jason. Like I would not have been able to do it with anyone else than Jason. That whomever Dante is a bizarro version of Jason Momoa. It's sort of like the violent, angry, perverted Jason Momoa. But yeah, I mean Jason drives 1938 Bentleys, and builds his motorcycles, and dress and puts and has like fuchsia silk scarves and all that stuff. You just have to just take this and then push it a little bit, and then you have Dante.
Yeah, it was a great performance. I've never quite felt like I wanted to have a drink with a guy, but also be completely terrified of him. Uh, Now, I want to say nobody expected to see The Rock return to the Fast franchise. Like, it's no secret that there was like some tension between Vin Diesel and him, and but you helped mediate a lot of that return. Is it safe to say that we're going to see Hobbs and Dom on screen together again?
Hobbs and I helped me get. I just like the idea of them coming back together. I mean, what I realized, I'm like you. I was a fan reading. They've been talking all along. Like they were like, text buddies, wishing each other, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, being in each other's life, in each other's kids' life. It's more like, like would these two characters work in the same universe, especially since Hobbs and Shaw was such a different tone and was just a different departure from the original franchise. But we collectively looked at each other and said, frankly, wouldn't be great not only for the franchise but also for the fans, and for you guys, for us, just to get back on the same train together. And that's the conversation that they had, and I was lucky to be able to shoot with Dwayne that one day, and possibly more looking forward. But like it's the thing about my reaching this position on this franchise, now, is that I grew up as a fan. So everything I've everything, like I'm the kid in the candy store, and the owners have left. I'm like, all right, here we go, let's go. And I get to my wishes become reality, if everybody agrees.
So what you're saying is that you're not worried that you're going to have to be a referee if a fight breaks out between those two guys. They're good.
I get them. No. They're really good. There's no fight. Honestly, this set is so lovely, so fun, so enjoyable. It's like, and I'm not giving you lip service. I really had a great time. I was nervous.
Yeah.
Walked in, I was nervous. But everybody works so hard and wants the best for this franchise. Yeah, no, it's really about forward momentum, and we have it.
I think it came across. I mean, I really love the movie. I think it's so much fun. I'm not blowing smoke when I say it's one of my favorite of the Fast films. Now, I do say, seeing as how this was written as a 2-part story, is the script for Fast 11 finished yet, or is that on pause until the end of the strike?
That's on pause. Unfortunately, until we have ideas that were discussed on set. As we were shooting the first. Because there's no way of because there's stuff that the seeds we were planting in order to harvest them in the next one. But yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait, and hopefully it'll be really welcome to the table, and it'll be sorted out soon. But yeah, it's our trick is that I have a young boy who's aging very quickly. Looking,
I get it. I have a 16-year-old son, so yeah. I know that's why I'm shopping for cars.
No, but that's So the kid playing dumb son. He's like, I see him on Instagram, and every day I'm like checking. I'm like, see, you have like a little mustache. Is he 16 taller? Like, that's not helpful.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Switching gears a bit. You like that? You like that little segue?
Yeah.
To this day, I want to tell you, Transporter 2 is my favorite film in that franchise. I loved it so much. It's so great. So reuniting with Jason Statham, did you guys have any conversations about possibly returning together and seeing what Frank is up to maybe like 15 years later?
I mean, that would be a dream. No, I mean, we've shot commercials together. We've seen each other socially. But we hadn't worked together for a long time. And just seeing him, being able to work with him, call action on a shot he was in, directing him was just like it was so great. And it was the beginning of his career, the very beginning of my career. We're two different people, but at the same time, our heart is the same and our love for each other is the same. It was a true pleasure. So yeah, I mean, why not? Like that, Frank Martin is a great character. The Transporter is a great character.
I love it.
And Jason is like an amazing actor. So just to see, we need more Transporter, right?
I agree with you behind it. That's what we need. Now, speaking of sequels that I want, but we'll probably never get, I think The Incredible Hulk is so underrated, sir. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
If you would have got a sequel, do you remember what your plans might have been, or were there any like Hulk characters that you would have wanted to bring in?
Yeah, no, very much so. No. There was like a whole sequel idea. There was like, Gray Hulk, Red Hulks. There was a lot of good stuff that we're planning. Hulk is a complex character within the Marvel universe, because it's like, you want Hulk to you want the primeval Hulk. You want the
Rage Hulk.
The Rage Hulk. And then when you go for Gray Hulk and Smart Hulk, you lose that a little bit, and you get a little bit more kiddish with it. But that was the fun. That was the fun of where I was in my my movie, with the access to consciousness and all that stuff. That was really fun, and that's what I was aiming to do. Sort of but take my time with it. I think they went, because there's so many characters, they went a little fast. I was like, I like She-Hulk, but then the yoga between Hulk and between
we're the same person. I understand exactly what you're saying.
I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, we're very far from my Hulk.
Yeah, your Hulk is my Hulk. I agree with you 100%. Louis, this was such a pleasure getting to talk to you. Thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait for Fast 11.